Hi, it's been a while. I think maybe, I don't know, 8 or 9 months, maybe even more than that. But yeah, I am back to do my end of the year photocard collection video where I go through all of my photocard binders as kind of like a wrap up of, I guess, like an update to my collection for this year. I've done it the past 2 years. I'll explain briefly why I stepped back. If you're not interested in that, you can just fast forward or just skip ahead or whatever. But I really don't have a reason. It was more just like a total mental health type thing. And it wasn't with making videos specifically, because I have missed making videos. And every single time I add to my collection, I contemplate, filming an unboxing or whatever. But ultimately what was happening was my anxiety was really bad, just about like stuff in general. Ultimately, like even though I know pandemic things have kind of loosened, but for me personally it hasn't, because I have chronic illness. So I'm just exhausted by the last 2.5, 3 years at this point, however long, COVID's been around. I'm just tired. So what I needed to do was I needed to focus on more self-care stuff. I needed to work on habits and forming new habits to decrease my anxiety. And unfortunately, one of the things that I had to sacrifice was making my videos. So yeah, that's really, that's the gist. But moving forward, I do like updating on my collection. I do like updating my photocard binders, and I do like updating on my album collection and stuff. So I might like do those like once or twice a year. But then also, like, aside from that, like if I do like an unboxing or something, I might try doing like big vertical videos like YouTube shorts, if I ever get the ability to do YouTube shorts. And then like maybe Instagram Reels or TikTok or something like that. I was thinking about maybe moving in that direction for unboxings, only because a lot of times I get stuff late. I don't get things, early enough to really make an impact in the unboxing community on YouTube. So I thought maybe just doing like a quick 30-second unboxing video to show my pulls and then throw it up on there, that would kind of fill that gap for me. So yeah, that was long-winded and I apologize, but so I'll get into what I'm going to do today. So I have, off camera, obviously, I kind of rearranged my collection, I guess. I had to move things around due to space reasons. So I have, here's the list of what I'm planning on doing, and this is hopefully going to be the order that it's in. I'm going to do my retired photocard binder, which is like for groups I no longer buy or collect for. And then I'll move on to my Sungjin collection. Even though Sungjin is one of my alts, he has been in the military the entirety of this past year for the most part, so his collection didn't really change, so I'll just quickly flip through that. And then from there, I'll go into my boy group binder that doesn't have a home elsewhere. I don't know how to explain these things. And then I'll go into my SM binder, and then I will go into my, I don't know what to call it, but I moved my ATs and 17 photocards into their own binder. Like, they're not my alt groups, they're like just like one step below my alt group, so I gave them their own binder. And then from there, we will go into my BTS binders. I used to have 2 binders, now I have 3, and I can explain that when we get there. So, I don't know how talkative I'm gonna be, because like, me filming, I like to talk, but then by the time it comes to editing, like the editing version of me hates when I'm talking in the video. So I don't know, we'll see. So this is my like retired photocard binder. It's just a 1-inch binder or 1.5-inch binder. It's not decorated or anything, but basically it just has my little business cards that I put in here, which I thought are really cute. So I just gave them their own page in here just so I can save one of each card that I have. So that's what that is. There's my last one. So this is Astro. I used to collect all of their album photo cards, but now I just kept 2 albums. I kept All Light and I kept Dream Part 1. So these are the photo cards from those. This is what's left of my GOT7 collection. I kept my Flight Log Departure album and I kept my Turbulence album because it is signed by OT7. I got this Eric Nam album this year, so that's the card that I pulled from that. Some GOT7 passes and tickets from concerts and fan meetings. Here's the single, the only Twice album that I own. This is my what's left of my Icon collection, what's left of my Monsta X collection. There's a bug. This is the only inclusion I have for Ong Sung-woo. And then these are my treasure photo cards. That's it. And more Icon inclusions because Return is my favorite. And then my Pokemon cards. So that's all that's in here. Oh, and these. So yeah, that's all for this. That was easy. So here's Sungjin. I've missed him so much. I am so excited he's back. I am so excited he's got his own radio show that he does on Wednesdays. I'm just really happy. He appears to be thriving and I love that for him. I know that JYP uploaded some kind of logo or whatever, which everybody assumes is for his solo. If he decides to give us a solo, I will buy 20 copies, 50 copies, whatever. I need to support him. So yeah, so here's my Sungjin collection. Like I said before, it hasn't changed from the last time, so I'll just do a quick flip through. Okay, so that is my Sungjin collection. And I do just want to point out that I did cover up Jay's images in here, and I only did that for the sensitivity of anybody that might be watching. I don't approve of some of the things that Jay has said and done, both before and following his departure from Day 6. But I still do appreciate his contribution to Day 6. I love his singing voice. But yeah, I don't agree with the things that he was doing or saying, including what he said about Jamie. So just for the sensitivity of anybody who might have been deeply offended by the things that he said or did, or they're not completely healed from the fact that he departed the group, that's why I covered up his images in here. I forgot what I said I was going to do next. I guess it's just my boy group binder. So like I said, I have been moving stuff around, so I've been like reusing old binders. I think this was my original Jungkook binder, so I peeled off where it said Jungkook, and now it just says collection. So there's a bug in here, and I'm sorry if you can see it floating around. So what's in here? This is basically all of the groups that are not my alts and not my immediately following my alts. My alts, for anybody who might not know, my alts are BTS and Day 6. But also really, really, really close to being my alts are ATs and 17. So I collect other groups outside of that to varying degrees. So this is everything that is not the groups I just mentioned, and it's not anything from SM. First we have ENHYPEN. I do collect Sunghoon, and this is not a complete collection. I think I collect one version per comeback. And then like for Japanese comebacks, if there's a member specific jewel case, I will get Sunghoon. So I do have his latest jewel case coming. I think it's going to be here tomorrow actually. Okay, and next we have Stray Kids. I had no intention of collecting 2 members in Stray Kids, but that's just how it happened. So I do collect Lino and Changbin. And I don't collect anything before Noisy. That's when I started staying them. So I just didn't bother to go back. I figured it would be too difficult with the limited versions and all that kind of stuff, so. I know this is not an ordinary card, but I got it for free from a K-pop store. So I just put it in there since I had a space. Because I also got, oh no, I'm lying to you. I got this for free in a trade. It was really nice from the person I traded with, gave me that. And this I received for free from a K-pop store in California. It was one of the ordinary pre-order benefits, Sonara, I think. So that's why those are different. And here's my Maxident page for Lino. This Barnes & Noble, nope. This Target card was impossible for me to get because I'm sure, as any stay knows at this point, the Target website like never had the album for sale on the website after the initial sellout of the pre-sales. And I think if you go on there right now onto the Target site, it still doesn't show up and it still says sold out if you go directly to the page. So I went to so many different Targets looking for the album just so I could have a Target exclusive card to trade to somebody. Could not find it in any. I think I went to 4 or 5 different Targets and I went in different states. I went when I was like up visiting my parents for Thanksgiving. I went to 3 or 4 in my state and they were about like they were hours apart from each other. Could not find it anywhere and nobody said that they had anything in stock. So I ended up buying this on Mercari and it cost like the same price as a Target album. So that really frustrated me, but I'm happy to have it now. The only thing that I'm missing is his limited folded poster thing. So here's Changbin's. And then once I get Lino's limited folded poster, I'll put it here, because then Changbin's on the other side. Next is TXT. I collect Taeyeon, and again, I collect 1 version per comeback. And if there's a member version jewel case, I will collect that too for Korean and Japanese comebacks. And back here is Woods. I do collect 1 version per comeback for him as well. And that's it for this binder. So now we'll move on to my SM binder. Oh! These are not staying. So this binder has all SM idols in it. I just gave the company its own binder. It was easier that way. So I did decorate this off camera. I think the last time this binder was on here, it didn't have anything on it. So I just got bored one day and decorated it with an extra Universe album that I had. So first we have Baekhyun, who is obviously enlisted, so his collection hasn't changed either. Oh, you know what? That's a lie. I did end up going on Buyee. I don't remember if I ever posted about this, but I did go on Buyee and finish the Japanese photo cards for his first Japanese album. Everything else is the same, I think. Oh, I don't know if this was on here, but I did finally finish the Kinos for City Lights. I think I finished that on Buyee as well. I am working on replacing all of my sleeves. I figured I would just wait until Baekhyun returns from the military and has a comeback. So, because I'm going to have to buy more sleeves anyway. So I will eventually be replacing these sleeves with new ones. So here's the Japanese photo cards that I got for his debut. And then we're on to NCT. So for 127, I collect Jungwoo. And I believe the thing that changed this year was that I decided to collect all of his album photo cards, not just one version. So Yeah, so I think that's the biggest difference. And I did replace all of the pages here. So I'm really happy with this. It took me a long time to get the Kino cards, but I'm really excited that I have it, especially that one. I've always admired that card. But for some reason, this was so hard to get. I don't understand why, but that card was impossible. And I did go on to get all of his Loveholic photo cards off of Baiyi when I got Baekhyun's. This is my favorite card. I love this card. And I did get both versions of the SMCU, which I'm not looking forward to doing again because I know SMCU Palace is coming. And then we're on to Two Baddies. I didn't buy, okay, so I decided to collect all of his album cards, and then of course SM decided to come out with like, what was it, 12 album photo cards alone for Two Baddies, and I mean, come on. I didn't buy all the different versions from like the Korea version and the Japan version. I just ended up buying the cards themselves off of Mercari. So that worked out pretty well for me. Luckily, Jungwoo is not that expensive, so it was pretty easy. And same thing goes with his platform version. I didn't buy that either. I just bought his versions of the photo cards, and one of the versions came with all of these. So yeah, that's why they're in here. But I am really happy with like how this is laid out. I really like it. You know, the platform ones, and I don't even remember what's what. Some of them are US only, some of them are Target only, some of them are Japan only. I don't remember what's what, but he does write in each language on the back, which I'm sure all the members did, so that's how we can tell, I guess. And then that one. I love that card. He's so cute. And then I moved these other cards out of there and into their own page. These are just like non-album special cards, I guess. Okay, then we're on to Xiaojun. I don't know if this has changed because the last time that like we saw him was Universe last year, and their comeback just got delayed. So here is Xiaojun, and I'll update his pages too once Wavy has their comeback. Yeah, I think this would be the only thing that's different out of the whole thing. I did get this Season's Greetings packet earlier in the year. So, and then for Dream, I collect Chunla. I don't collect him very thoroughly at all, but I will eventually change his pages out too for the new sleeves. But I did collect the Dream comebacks this year. I'm not collecting Candy. I don't really like holiday themed albums, so I'm just not collecting it, which is fine with me. Save some money. Okay, and then back here, I don't have a divider, but we have Key. I think only some of this was here the last time I did a video like this, but I have to replace his pages as well. This is basically like if I find a shiny album for cheap, I'll buy it kind of thing. But ultimately I collect his solo work, which Gasoline is like one of my favorite albums this year. So this is my Gasoline page with all of my pulls. I'm not collecting everything of his. I kind of want to, but I have to tell myself not to. But I really do love it. But I am really side-eyeing SM because that man was under the impression he was getting a repack and then nothing happened. So I'm definitely side-eyeing SM. Same thing with 127 with Two Baddies. Like they keep, like rumors keep saying, oh, they're gonna come back with a repack, and then they don't. But I guess the new rumor is January sometime, but I guess we'll see. Then we have some larger inclusions. And then this is just like my extra SM page. I have Wendy's solo, and then these are from Suho's 2 solos, and then larger inclusions from Suho. So that is it for SM. So this is, I know there's a lot of idols on the front, but I just didn't change this out. This is 17 and 80s. Okay. 80s and 17 are collections that continue to grow. So I was running out of room in the other binder with like Hyphen and TXT and all them. So I moved these two to their own binder. Yeah, because I've really grown attached to these two groups in the last year or so. I mean, I've always loved them, but in the last year I've been really attached to their music and their comebacks have been really good. So yeah, we're gonna start with ATEEZ, who I did see in concert a couple weeks ago. It was the day after Wooyoung's birthday, actually. It was awesome. I was so happy. Because I was saying at the beginning of the year, I was really regretting not going to the tour then. But, and then it's like, somebody heard me, and they came back, so I was really excited. I went up to see my parents for Thanksgiving, and it worked out. I got to go and see ATEEZ, and it was so good. I was so happy. I had not been to a K-pop concert since 2019, and like I mentioned, like with my health and my chronic illness, it's difficult for me to, you know, go out and do things as I would have pre-pandemic. So it was really great. I was so happy, and it really worked out well because everybody in my immediate vicinity, they were all wearing a mask throughout the entire concert. So that made me feel better. And yeah, I was so happy. I was so happy. If I can find the screenshot, I'll put it on the screen. But my Apple Watch, sorry, I had to get a drink. I'm losing my voice. But so when we got home from the concert, I was checking my step count, and it was like almost like 13,000 steps. And I know that I did not walk that many steps, but I realized it was because of my vigorous light sticking the whole concert. That it, like, my watch thought that I was taking steps, and I was just like waving my light stick around like the entire concert. But I just thought that was so funny, and I'm like, well, I have to keep this because it's like a memory of the concert. So yeah, that's how excited I was. I had like a bajillion steps, and I wasn't walking anywhere, I was standing still. So anyway, here is my Wooyoung collection, which is who I collect in ATEEZ. I do collect all of the album photo cards and then some pre-order benefits, but this past year I did have to thin out my album collection because I just don't have any room. So I kept like the 1 or 2 versions that I liked, and then I sold off the others. So here's my collection for Wooyoung. I recently replaced the sleeves with new ones. It looks really nice, I think. This is one of my favorite cards, and it's hollow. I love it. I was not able to find many pre-order benefits from Fever Epilogue, so I just had these two. But I wanted to keep this from K-Town, which I think I mentioned back when I unboxed that album. And then after the concert, I was like bias wrecked really bad by so I went and I had these extra cards from the Movement comeback that they had, so I kept them. I'm like, I'll just have like a little page for the cards that I pull of his, because he's definitely my #1 bias wrecker now after the concert. So here is my I always forget the name of it, whether it's Movement or World 1 comeback. So I actually didn't pre-order this album at all. I don't know. It was like kind of like when I decided to step back from YouTube, I was kind of like in a funk about collecting as well. So I just like didn't pre-order it, but then it turned out that they had like Barnes & Noble exclusives, and I just happened to be in Barnes & Noble, and I just bought it there. So it worked out well, and also they had like 2 digipack versions, and one of them was Wooyoung's. So I'm like, okay, this is a sign that I'm just gonna buy them from here. So I ended up getting his digipack and then all of the albums from Barnes & Noble instead. And one of the employees that helped me, she was an 18E as well, and her bias is Seonghwa. And then these are the OT8 sets that I have. And I got the new light stick. I had it shipped to my parents' house, so it would be there when I got there to go to the concert, and I had no idea it came with this photo card in it. So I brought this photo card with me. I'll put a picture up if I can find it. I brought it with me in a PC holder, but it works so well in with like the light stick case photo cards. And these are like DVD and special photo cards. Yeah, this is from like their summer photo book thing. It was like a pre-order benefit, I think. And this is from, wait, what is that from? Oh, the Dear Diary thing, and then DVD photo cards. It's from the DVD as well. And the summer photo book. And then we're on to 17, who I collect Joshua. And I have toyed with the idea of collecting all of Joshua's album cards, but there's just too many. Pledis just does too much, so I can't. I mean, not now at least, especially with all of those albums being out of print, so. I don't remember when I finished this. I feel like I finished this when I was still making videos. Oh my god. That must have been from when I moved everything in here. But yeah, I think most of this was here the last time I was posting videos, so. Carrot version. And this is Face the Sun, mostly. I love this page. I love this page so much. I love that photo card. I love that photo card. This one was hard to get. I bought it from somebody on Mercari, but it got lost. And then I ended up buying it from somebody on Instagram, and for actually a really good price, so that worked out well. More carrot version for Face the Sun. And here is Sector 17. So for this, I did buy both versions. So I did collect all the photo cards for both versions. And I was like obsessed with this concept. But I don't know if you can see, but over here I have Joshua's signed paper. I have his signed thing for both of the albums. The other one I put with the album, but this one I just put in my binder here. I didn't know where else to put it. So yeah, so here is Sector 17. I pulled this Target exclusive photo card for DK and I kept it because he's my bias wrecker. So I kept that. And then this is the Weverse albums version and the stickers. And then here are the larger inclusions for the whole discography, you know, the ones that I have. I love these and I love this. I didn't order from Weverse, but I bought that on Mercari. It's like hollow. I think it's a stand. Yeah, it is. But it works well with the version of Face the Sun that I bought, so I got it. And, oh, this is also from Sector 17, so is that. That's it. Oh, I didn't even say. So what I did for Sector 17 is I ordered on Target for pickup the day that it came out. So I got both versions of the album, and then did I get one or two? No, I got one compact version, the digipack version, and I pulled Joshua's. I could not believe that I pulled Joshua's. I could not believe it. Okay, so now we are on to BTS. Okay, so this is blank because it's a new binder. I did put this decal on the side of it, which I'm now noticing is crooked. But what I had to do was I had to take out all of the tour mini photo cards and put them in their own binder. You know, all of the photo cards that are that size, because they would not fit in my OT7 binder anymore. So that's what this is. So this is from Lightstick version 3 and special edition. These are from the ring set, I think, and then that's the old ring of just JK's because I didn't buy the ring the first time. Wings Tour and Wings Tour Confetti. Let yourself speak yourself. This is Magjkshop. And what is this? Map of the Soul. This is Bang Bang Con. Also Bang Bang Con. Map of the Soul 1. And then this is when they started doing like the full sets of photo cards, like enough to collect all the members. So that's when I started collecting all the members. So this is from Suzu. This is the pajama set maybe? Okay, and then this is from Permission to Dance in LA. So yeah, so I got like the whole set again, and I cannot for the life of me find JK2. I cannot get that photo card anywhere. So yeah, I've been trying to trade for it, trying to buy it, cannot find it. So if anybody has any leads, please let me know. Here is my trade and sale Instagram. Please contact me if you have JK2. Somebody actually gifted me 2 of Hobie's. I think it was 2 Hobie's and a group or a unit card that I needed. Somebody gifted me that in a trade, and I was so thankful. I could not believe that they did that for me. It was such a nice surprise. Look, this is the only one in this set that I'm missing. Somebody help, please. Bring JK home. Yeah, it was like one of these that they gave me as well. I was so thankful. And what's this? Oh, these are the special. This is the Permission to Dance in Seoul, which, I mean, bless Big Hit for giving us the entire set. So I didn't have to do any trading for these, which was nice. So we got June and Jin, Yoongi and Hobie, Jimin and Tae, JK and the unit, and group. And then here's some other tour related things. There's the New Year's Eve thing that they did. And then these are the notes from those albums. So that's it for this. I know that it's not going to change for the next couple of years. You know why. Okay, here is the rest of my OT7 collection. And this is just, it's non-album stuff that's in these 2 binders. It's still pretty full, even though I took out all of those tour mini photo cards. So this is like season's greetings and fan club stuff and other kind of kits. Anything that's not music or DVD, basically. Most of this is the same, I would think, from the last time you've seen it. I gotta replace these pages too. I'll work on that. Yeah, I'm like kind of sad that there's no season's greetings this year. At least at the time of me filming this, which is December 8th, there's no season's greetings for BTS for 2023. Which, you know, I've accepted it. If that's the case, I did buy A-teases, which I'm excited about. You know, I'm mostly excited about it because it comes with a digital planner, and I love that idea, so. Fan club kit inclusions. This is new. This is the new kit, right? I just got this in recently. I put these, the playing cards, I put these in here. I thought it looked kind of cool. More playing cards, and more playing cards. And then this is inclusions from the my phone's ringing, hold on. Sorry, I had a phone call. Okay, I don't remember where I left off, but these are the inclusions that came with like the army membership kit merch boxes. So I'm still waiting on the box number 9, which I guess is the alarm clock, which I'm never going to use. And then the snow globe I also ordered, but it's always so delayed with Weavers USA. So this is from the Festa kit that they did that one year. I guess it was last year. Which I'm kind of glad they didn't do it again because there was a lot. It was a cute idea though, but I don't have room. These are from winter packages, which I love. They're so cute. I love the aesthetic. And this is from the Deco kit, which also I enjoyed, but it was a lot. And this is from the exhibition book. These have been here for a while. This is all older stuff. And this is from the Map of the Soul photo book. This is from Bring the Soul. It's odd shaped. From In the Soup. And this is from Mediheel, I think. Also odd shaped. This is from VT. And Samsung. And Puma, VT, and concert tickets and random merchandise tags. I don't know why I saved those. I don't know why I did that, but here they are. And more Puma stuff and fan art. Okay, so that's it for the OT7 binders, and now I'm going to go through my JK binder, and then we will be all done. So I recently got this 4-inch binder, which like is insane, for my JK collection because it was getting to be a little bit much in the 3-inch binder. So I had to cut my cover, so now it looks like wonky or whatever, but I guess it's fine. And I peeled this off of my other binder and put it on there, so it's a little DIY. So this is all album stuff, DVD stuff, and then it also includes OT7 album stuff and DVD stuff. Most of this is the same because, you know, the collection, I've had the collection for a while. And I did change all of the pages to new pages recently. So here's some OT7 sets from albums. And I just like these two. These are my 2 and 3 in BTS, so I saved those when I pulled them. And Proof. Oh, so I guess all of this is new. Proof. I did end up getting the collector's edition. That's where all of these are from, and I just threw in the regular album PCs on the same page. Same with these here. I wasn't gonna, and then I did. So, yeah, I'm kind of split on the solo releases and how I want to collect them, only because I'm so limited with space. My partner says that I should get a 3rd shelf, and I really don't want to. I don't have space here. You know, I live in an apartment, but I don't have any room on my shelves anymore. You'll see when I do my shelf tour video in a little bit. But yeah, it would be nice to have a 3rd shelf, but I don't know. So when Jack in the Box came out, and they had just the Weverse album, I was like, oh, I can do this. I can collect Weverse albums. This is great. And so I collected Hobies. I didn't get the pre-order benefits except for this one. I figured that's fine. And then Jin had his solo, and there were 0 Weverse versions, but there was 2 physical versions. And I was like, oh, well, I don't want to do that. I don't have room. And then I saw them at Barnes & Noble last weekend on Jin's birthday, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm getting it. So I did pull these 2 from my albums, and I love the other 2 cards as well, so I did purchase them off of Mercari, as well as the Astronaut Weverse US pre-order benefit. I got that off Mercari too, and the only reason why I got that one is because Jin is wearing a t-shirt in that photo card, and it has Tilly on it. On the shirt, it's a Green Day shirt that he's wearing, and it's got Tilly, which I'll put a picture up if I can find it. It's very specific to where I'm from. So when I first saw him in that shirt, back when the music video came out, I could not believe that he had Tilly on his shirt. And I know it doesn't make any sense if you're not from the area that I'm from, but it's very significant, and it means a lot. So when I saw that photo card was the pre-order benefit from Weverse USA, I was like, I have to have that card because it's like reminds me of home. So I purchased these 3 from a seller on Mercari who was very nice. So I guess I'm collecting those, I don't know. But for Namjoon's solo, for Indigo, I did go back to getting the Weverse version. So I guess if there is a Weverse version, I will go for that. And if not, I'll just get whatever it is. I don't know what they're doing, and I don't know what I'm doing. So, but I also pre-ordered the Jack in the Box vinyl, and I pre-ordered the Love Yourself Her vinyl. So I don't know if Indigo's gonna have a vinyl. Oh, you know what? I think it is. He showed it in his Instagram stories, didn't he? So I'm gonna have to get Indigo on vinyl. Well, that's gonna be expensive. So then we'll see what the other members do. The only member, obviously, that I'm gonna collect everything for when they do have a solo is JK, because he's my bias. But I do want to collect all of the members. I just don't have space or money. So hopefully I can just, you know, get by with Weverse albums most of the time. And then if there isn't a Weverse album, get whatever physical it is. But yeah, that was long-winded, but that's what I'm doing for that. And here's the inclusions from the astronaut. More proof stuff. These are heavy. More proof and butter. Concert tickets. And then this is all older stuff. Japanese cards. And then this is photo books and DVDs and Blu-ray and all that stuff. So I have a space here because I'm like low-key obsessed with JK's Memories Blu-ray photocard, but it's so expensive. But I love that he's wearing that green sweater. So I have this open in the event that I buy that photocard. I don't know if I will, but maybe. And then we finally got Speak Yourself the Final? Yeah, Speak Yourself the Final. So there's JK's photo card from that, and JK's photo book. I can't justify buying all of the photo books. I wish that I could, but I can't. So I bought 3 versions of JK's when it came out, and I pulled this photo card 3 times, so I had to trade it for the other 2. But I did order 2 copies of the OT7 photo book, so that's going to be coming in, I guess, in January. Hopefully I can get JK's photo card for that. And here's some larger inclusions from DVDs and photo books. And then here's special photo cards that are from like merch and other random things that I don't have full sets for. Little photo book inclusions from summer packages and winter packages. That's everything. That is my entire photo card collection and I guess inclusion collection. All right, I'm going to do like an outro type setup here. I don't know how or what. Okay, I think that's as good as we're gonna get. This is probably gonna be the thumbnail as well. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I apologize for being away for so long, but I'm excited to see what happens in 2023. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.